Good day, Kavibal, and welcome to our Speakers Demo Reel webinar series. For the demo teaching today, the topic will be Millennial Food Trends. Before we begin, take note of the following reminders. We will be posting the Zoom link in the comment section before our demo teaching, and the first 5 participants to join the Zoom meeting will be allowed to have close interaction with the speaker during the session and have an open forum after the demo teaching. The first 5 participants will serve as the students for the speaker's demo reel and will get a copy of the speaker's presentation at the end of the webinar. For those who will be chosen, make sure microphones are turned off until asked to turn on.
Do you enjoy learning with Vibal? Make your experience even more exciting by becoming a Vibal Group fan. Exclusive perks await fan subscribers. Get access to exclusive webinars. Enjoy free teaching resources. Check out exclusive content. Get discounts on Vibal products. All of these for only 55 pesos a month. Exciting, right? Subscribe as a fan now. Here's how. Visit, click, follow. First, visit Vibal Group's Facebook page. Then click Become a Supporter to purchase a monthly subscription. Lastly, follow the prompts that appear on your screen. But don't confuse this for top fan. Nuh-uh, it's a different thing. You need to follow the easy steps. Visit, click, follow. Be a Vibal Group fan and enjoy exciting perks today.
Again, for those who will be chosen, please participate actively to get a copy of the presentation. Good day again, Kavibal, and welcome to our Speakers Demo Reel webinar series. For the discussion today, the topic will be on millennial food trends. Before we begin, take note of the following reminders. Make sure you are registered to the webinar to have your e-certificate of participation. Visit certificate.fibalgroup.com to generate your proof of attendance. Place your questions on the comment box allotted during the session, and they will be addressed by our speaker later on. Share the video using hashtag LearnAs1PH as our official hashtag to our Vibal webinars. Experience learning Kavibal. And now, to proceed with our webinar this afternoon, it is my pleasure to introduce to you our distinguished speaker today. She is an assistant professor for of Jose Rizal Memorial State University, Dipolog City, Zamboanga del Norte. She earned her Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in General Science at Xavier University, Ateneo de Cagayan in 2003. She completed her academic requirement in Master of Arts in Science Education at Cebu Normal University, Cebu City in 2009. In 2013, she finished her Master of Arts in General Science at Jose Rizal Memorial State University, Dapitan City, and completed her Doctor of Education Management at St. Vincent's College, Dipolog City in 2016. As a prolific researcher in the field of science, she attended numerous instruction related seminars and international conferences. She also published researches in Scopus Index and Thomson's Reuters Index journals, a national awardee during the specialization training in legal medicine and forensic chemistry, awarded as a fellow of the Royal Institute of Educators in Singapore, resource speaker of numerous international conferences, a paper presenter during the Third World Conference on Psychology Sciences in Bali, Indonesia, an international peer reviewer after completing the training on peer review using Thomson Reuters and Scopus Elsevier standards, an external reviewer of the International Journal of Advanced Multidisciplinary Studies, and a recipient of numerous certificate of recognition for an outstanding workshop and research presentations. Recently, she had just published two books entitled Compendium of Research Studies, focusing on environmental science and educational leadership and research methodology. Because of her unparalleled contribution in research, she's been nominated as a faculty finalist for Meritorious Award in Research of JRMSU Dipolog in 2020. This year, she was recently awarded in Research and Book Author categories during the Global Educators Award organized by Beyond Books Publication and Known Qualifier in Region 9. A hardworking science educator, research advisor, and a panel member in various research outputs of undergraduate and graduate students, an AACCUP accreditor, and one of the ISO 9001-2015 internal auditors of the campus. Presently, she is the chairperson for research presentation and the associate dean for the College of Arts and Sciences of Jose Rizal Memorial State University, Dipolo Campus, Dipolo City. Let us all welcome Dr. Cinder Dianne Tabiolo.
A pleasant afternoon to all of us. This is my sixth time to be with Vibal, and I am so grateful for the opportunity to speak with you again this afternoon. Can I share screen now, Miss Julie?
Yes, woman.
Okay na po ba, Miss Julie?
Yes po.
Okay. So, this afternoon, by the way, I am Cinder Dianne Tabiolo of Jose Rizal Memorial State University, Dipolog Campus. So, our discussion will be about millennial food trends. Every bite counts. So, whether you're a millennial or not, it's hard to deny that this generation is changing the way we consume and perceive food. For millennials, food isn't just there to satisfy our hunger or even our taste buds. Now, how and what we eat is a lifestyle. And at times, it's a political statement. And brands around the world are obsessed, whether it's encouraging fans to debate their best flavor or attracting new customers with its transparent ingredient sourcing. And it seems everyone wants to better understand and market to millennials. Luckily, as the generation which has had perhaps the highest degree of social media involvement, millennials share a lot about themselves online, especially when it comes to food. Now, according to Remodeling the Food Industry posted last November 8, 2019, by Grand View Research, there were two comments, no, shared in an article that food trends among millennials is driven by a passion for premium products. Now, social media has played a key role in enticing millennials with an evangelical spirit to try or consume food from across the world, thereby impacting the trends prevailing in the food industry. Now, we have this question: what do millennials eat? Okay. Um, we have here live participants with us. Is Miss Maricar around?
Yes, present. Hello.
Hello. Good
Yes, good
afternoon.
afternoon.
Good afternoon, Miss Maricar. What will be your comment on the question on what do millennials eat?
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. As for me, of course, convenient yet healthy foods. Millennials are all about convenience, I think. However, that doesn't mean we want to eat rubbish food at all times, but instead, we're looking for high quality food options that don't take a lot of time to prepare or order and which don't completely break our budget for sure.
Okay, thank you, Miss Maricar, for that
You're
very
welcome, Doc.
wonderful answer. Okay, how about Doc Steve? Is Sir Steve around?
Hello, ma'am. Hello, doc. Good afternoon.
Hello po.
Okay, actually, I have done some interview with the millennials in my school, and these are things they said. They said millennials eat a lot of food from different cultures. So, like from sushi to tacos, and they are also open to try different kinds of foods from different culture, different countries. Of course, we all know millennials like to eat fast foods, but one thing is our millennials is also health conscious people. They also choose healthy food.
Wow, that's a good, Doc. That's a good research, no, from the answers of those persons that you have interviewed. Thank you, Sir Steve. Now, millennials want what they call clean food. O, di ba? Tinatawag nila na clean food for them. So, what they really mean is that they want real food. Said according to Ma'am Ann or Dr. Ann Van Beber, it's a professor of nutrition at Texas Christian University in Fort Worth. According to Doc Ann, they are interested in how the preparation of the food, the packaging, and the storing of the food, no, that impacts the environment. According to the research for millennials, to eat clean means choosing whole foods such as fruits and vegetables instead of processed snacks and ready-made meals with a list of ingredients that are impossible to pronounce. Okay. Um, Now, we will continue with this question. Why millennials? No, of all ages, why millennials? What do you think will be the answer? Miss Antoinette, are you here? Miss Antoinette? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Hi. Okay, good afternoon, Miss Antoinette. What do you think the answer of this question sa lahat ng ages na pwede kong i-present? Why millennials?
I think it's millennials, ma'am, because millennials are in a generation where social media has a great influence on the daily lifestyles of people. And then because of this, we are more inclined into knowing what are the healthy habits, what are the how should how can person can become healthy. So I think that's why millennials are more into food trends because of the influence of the social media.
Thank you for that answer, Miss Antoinette. Now, if you've noticed, no, a change in food trends over the last 5 to 10 years, you can thank a millennial because millennials are one of the largest age demographic groups, second only to baby boomers. As such, they are only considered as the truly taste makers. So, not just due to the sheer size of their group, but because their consumption patterns and buying behaviors dramatically diverge from those of previous generations. So, right now, there are more millennial consumers in the workforce than any other age bracket. Knowing what makes millennials tick matters to your business. So they can make or break your product or even your brand. Now, pay attention if you are a product developer or brand manager because capturing millennial business could be the key to your success in the marketplace. So, one of the more striking characteristics of this generation is their consumption patterns. Gone are the days of cooking and sitting down 3 times a day to eat. Now, millennials are busier than ever. Snacking throughout the day is the new way of meeting needs for energy and nutrition for 91% of millennials. So they want easy, on the go, and ready to eat food and drinks. Now, what is a millennial? Anybody from the live participants? May I call Miss Lani? Is Miss Lani around? Miss Lani, are you here with us? Okay. How about Miss Sol? Are you here, Miss Sol? Okay. How about Hannah? Hi, Hannah. Are you with us? Hannah, are you with us? Okay. I think they lost their connection. I think. Okay. Okay. Now, what is a millennial? According to the Pew Research Center, a millennial is defined as a person born between 1981, 1981 and 1996. So there are various definitions of the generation. But millennials are generally 22 to 37 years of age as of 2018. Okay. Now, understanding how to market to millennials is essential, not only because they represent a large portion of the population, but also because they consume food information differently from their predecessors. In a consumer study, the International Food and Information Council discovered about 40% of millennials say friends and family are their top sources for nutritional information. Okay. Now, this contrast with only 21% of baby boomers who answered in that way. So they reported greater trust in doctors and dietitians. Now, consumer surveys suggest millennial consumers are influenced by their peers and social media, which means product developers are in a unique position to market millennials with new and innovative methods. Okay. Now, sige. So these are the different generations, no? Different generations by age. And we have one, two, three, four, 5 generations. Now, let's try to uh, check if what generation we belong. Okay. Now, you are called traditionalist or the silent type when you are born in between the years 1928 to 1945. So probably as of this time, you are 73 to 90 years old. And we have the second generation, the baby boomers. So born between 1946 to 1964. So as of this time, you are 54 to 72 years old. And then the Gen X, born in 1965 to 1980. So as of this time, you are 38 to 53 years old. And the millennials, no, the millennials, the generation that we are focusing this in this afternoon's discussion. So born between 1981 to 1996. So you are 22 to 37 years old as of this time. And then the last generation is we have the Gen Z. So you are born since 1997 up to present, and then you are 21 years old or younger. Okay. Is Miss Soul around already? Miss Soul?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Miss Soul. Good afternoon.
Good
Um,
afternoon, ma'am.
I would like to ask if it's okay with you, Miss Soul. Uh, ilang ano na kayo ngayon? Ang age natin, ma'am.
I'm 38, ma'am.
Okay. So you belong to Gen X. So, Gen
Mm.
X ka po. So, 38 to 53 kayo. So, that's 1965 to 1980. Anong, ano po, year ng birthday nyo po?
1983.
1983.
So it's
So millennials ka, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so sorry. So dapat as of this time 38 ka. So kasi itong ano natin as of to 2018 po ito. So it's good that you are a millennial. So I think you can really participate with our discussion sa Vimal. Thank you po, Miss Sol, for the
Okay.
response. Okay. How about Miss Hannah? Is Miss Hannah around?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Miss Hannah.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello. Would you mind if I'll ask your age?
I'm 19 years old, ma'am.
19. So you belong to anong generation?
Gen Z, ma'am.
Okay, wow. So this is a good discussion no, between Gen Z, millennials, and Gen X. Okay, thank you, Miss Hannah. Let's
Thank you,
proceed
ma'am.
to the noteworthy characteristics of millennials. Now, as a generation, millennials are unique because they are more racially diverse, highly educated, and more technologically literate than earlier generations. Now, younger millennials may be in college or still living at home. So, mid range are in the workforce, and older millennials are starting families aged 25 to 36. No, they are considered as parents. Those who enter the workforce during the Great Recession generally experience stagnating wages and despite on average being more educated. And understanding millennial purchasing habits and decisions is the key no, to product developers and marketers because their food purchase decisions are markedly different from that of previous generations. Um, what can you say about the last part of my discussion, Sir Steve?
Yes, ma'am.
That millennials, the product developers and marketers should focus on the millennial purchasing habits and marketers. Any
Yes.
comments po?
Yeah, kasi na millennials, they have their own thinkings and their early age, sila yung tinatawag na digital immigrants, not immigrants, natives. Ipinanganak sila sa time ng technology. Actually, the Gen Z is the age of social media. Pero whoever is Gen Z or na next to the Gen Z, the generation Alpha, kasi may Alpha na eh.
Yes.
Papuntang beta na.
Uh,
So everything started in millennials kasi millennials sila yun ano yun eh. They have their own thinkings Meron silang yun sariling pag-isip. They always think they're right. They always think that they can do this. Diba? Just unlike, kasi I'm also the generation X, diba? Tayo ang nagko-consult sa parents. We can make decisions at our own.
Yes.
Diba? Tapos nagbabasa tayo. But this millennials to Gen Z to Alpha, iba na sila. So a lot of consumers, a lot of I think the mga business opportunities, sila ang tina-target. Kasi alam nila they can make their own decisions at yung mga iniisip nila, we cannot revoke them. We cannot against them. Kasi pag lalo mo sila kinokontra, lalo sila. That is yun din na nagiging positive side sa mga businessman, sa mga ibang industry. So more of this industry, fino-focus nila sa millennials.
Okay, what a wonderful answer, Sir Steve. Thank you so much. Okay, now according to a research, millennials influential taste. Now, in Western markets, a sizable share of online conversations are generated by millennials. Now, in the result of the research, millennials about food, no, meron silang 39.5%, no, they influence on food perceptions online. So this over representation on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram confirms another digital trend. Now, millennials are also they are particularly keen on buying online, sharing reviews, and reading peers' advice. Now, last 2018 of the geo-localized food, no, there is a data with 10.4 million posts on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Unsurprisingly, millennials make up a significant share of public conversations about food online. They account for 40% of social media discussions on this topic on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, in US, 48% in France in 2018, the opinions expressed online are an infinite source of insight about future consumption, behaviors, as well as a barometer for current trends. So, deep diving into their comments and diet recommendations helps us identify new buying habits. So, we can also see which manufacturing options and ingredient choices are likely to drive negative perception. The discovery of these emerging and inventive habits helps brands innovate, no? So social media can be used as an ideas lab based on spontaneous consumer comments. So this is true for also social media users. But brands are particularly interested in millennials as this generation has become so influential. Okay. Now, we have this so-called yung parang their way, no? Tinatawag ang millennials ng the generation of have it your way. Okay. Now, since is Miss Lani around already? Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Miss Lani. How's your day?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. Ma'am, what can you say about bali parang idea, no, na the generation of millennials having their own way, especially in the food industry.
I think
Especially,
that they I think that they want it the fastest way of preparing, and they want it the healthy but still the healthy food.
yes.
So preparation, I think, is much more less complicated compared to our uh, daily na ginagawa.
Wow, what a wonderful, no? Wonderful answer. Ma'am Lani, are you also a millennial?
I think so.
Oh, so pasok yung age mo sa topic natin ngayon. Okay, thank you, Miss Lani. Okay. Now,
Thank you.
Now, millennials are a challenge now for the food industry. So, and their consumption habits have paved the way for new food trends. Now, their appetite for global flavors and their desire for customized products fitting specific diets inspired significant product evolutions. Similarly, millennials are probably the first generation that no longer considers meat, dairy products, and eggs as essential. Instead, we see a boom in plant-based products. So the rapid expansion of their buying power has also coincided with the emergence of new concerns for animal welfare and plastic pollution, and the development of solutions that would benefit both human health and also the planet. Another concept that we are going to focus about millennials are the combining and redefining, and they call this one as convenience and healthiness. Okay. Is Miss Antoinette around? Miss
Yes,
Antoinette?
ma'am. Hello.
Okay. Since you are a Gen
Gen
Z, right?
Gen Z, ma'am.
Okay. I would
Yes,
like
ma'am.
to ask, no, any comment on the the food, no? How healthy and nutritious the foods of the millennials, you think?
I think the millennials nowadays are more concerned with their health rather than the previous generation. That's why there are food trends that are also emerging, such as vegan foods and nutritious
Yes.
foods that are also delicious. But since convenience also matters for them, they also tend to rely on fast food. They eat meals on the go. They prefer canned goods, instant meals, and also street foods, which obviously isn't that much healthy when we consider it too.
Okay. Thank you, Miss
Ma'am.
Antoinette. Now, millennials have placed increased focus on convenience and healthiness as what Miss Antoinette shared, no, a while ago. So this has directly impacted manufacturers as they have had to adapt production methods and ingredient choices, no, to answer consumer expectations. Now, healthy choices have moved from a fixation on calories and fat counts to a growing request for organic and less processed products. Plus, millennials changed the way we buy these products with the rise of local sourcing and high quality grocery and meal delivery services. Lack of time and the variety of lifestyles does not mean they are ready for less nutritious or poor quality solutions. Ready to eat shouldn't mean sacrificing healthiness, taste, or environmental concerns. And we will also talk on the demand. No? The demand drives product evolution among millennials. Okay. Is Miss Eva Joy around? Andito ba si Miss Eva Joy? Okay. How about Miss Sol? Are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What can you comment on the food quality and nutrition choices of the millennials, ma'am?
Okay, millennials nowadays are more concerned with their health. That is why, ma'am, they are so concerned on the ingredients, on what's inside the food that they are going to take. So with that, ma'am, mas um, mahirap para sa isang millennial sa ngayon kasi nga kailangan nilang pag-isipan bago muna nila yun kainin because they
Oh,
are more concerned with their health.
okay. Thank you, Miss Sol. Miss Maricar, are you still here?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Um, ano ba, issue ba po sa inyo, ma'am, ang brands ng product? especially sa foods?
Yes, of course. Yes.
Okay. So it really matters ang brand.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
So what makes you think, ma'am, na it really matters? Kailangan natin yung brand name.
Maybe because of how they made the product. We need also to be vigilant on how they uphold the safety standards of the product.
Yes,
That's it.
correct.
Yes.
That's very correct. Thank you, Miss Maricar.
You're
Can I share
welcome.
something? Guys,
Yes, sir,
kasi
Steve,
sabi
sure.
daw kasi dito sa akin is, Millennials na prioritize the food quality regardless of the price. Hindi ko alam kung totoo yun. Kahit nakamahal daw, binibili nila basta na pag alam nila na may quality ang food. So, it shows they after the quality talaga.
Yes. So kahit it's very expensive, as long as they are assured, no, that the food quality is really good, Sir Steve, right? So sinusugal nila yung yung kamahalan
Yes.
ng
Kasi
presyo.
they're after healthy. Kasi di ko alam kasi alam mo millennials, mas may brand name para sa kanila, mas may quality. May mga
Correct.
on
Yes,
sa brand. Oo.
Okay. Parang
yes, that's
tested
true.
na kasi, sir, 'di ba? Pag medyo known na ang brand.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank
Yes,
you.
that's true.
Okay, so brands and manufacturers have adjusted their ranges and products to match millennial expectations. Brands in the snack food and ready meal markets have pivoted quickly to integrate consumers' desires. So these include authentic recipes, fewer ingredients, organic products, highlighting of specific nutrients, visibility of food content, adjustments, for diverse diets, no? Yung gluten-free, meron tayong mga vegetarian, may vegan options. Now, taste and components from precise origins, freedom of mix and match, ethical manufacturing choices, yung free-range eggs, tapos plant-based options, at saka yung fair trade. So we have examples from the frozen food and the snack food markets. Uh, I've pinili ko yung ibang pictures na nakuha ko sa Instagram. Meron silang mga kasi yung millennials are very keen in their post, and then they really expresses themselves by posting in the social media. Now, there are two categories that are particularly clear for millennial driven innovations. These are the frozen food and the snack food categories. Now, both categories fit the desire for more convenience with multiple ready to eat or ready to go options that integrate well in some millennials, 'di ba? And then because kasi yung lifestyle nila is active. Now, both foods are able to match common health concerns. Millennials expect the products they buy to bring them the right benefits or the appropriate nutrients, no? Good fats and sugars, and then they call these foods as superfoods. And then they also demand a limited list, no, of ingredients and call for options adapted to their diets. Sometimes hoping that one snack or ready meal will answer all their needs at once. So the two categories could even be considered sustainable options for the future of the food industry. Now, frozen options allow buyers to limit food waste. The snacking industry has begun limiting the use of non-sustainable options, no, such as palm oil, no, and favoring seasonal ingredients. And we have also this transforming a default choice into a market opportunity. Okay. So may nakuha akong dito, tweet by Bloomberg, quick take. According to him, millennials, no, frozen food, millennials embracing frozen meals and veggies. Okay. Um, andito ba si Ma'am Eva Joy or si Ma'am Ann? Ma'am Ann, are you here, Ma'am Ann? Okay, parang wala yata si Ma'am Ann. How about Miss Sol? Miss Sol?
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Okay. What is your comment, ma'am, on the parang ini-embrace na ng millennials yung frozen meals, yung veggies. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Nowadays kasi, alam natin na millennials go to work every day. And because of that, nagmamadali. And that is why, although alam natin frozen foods is not good for our health if we do that every day. Kaso nga lang, ang problema dahil sa work, sa pagmamadali, ini-embrace na lang natin. So we thought with having those frozen veggies, we could still have a good health that we want to have in our life. Yun
Yes.
nga lang ma'am, minsan nakakalimutan na hindi rin maganda or masama talaga yung araw-araw na kinakain natin yung mga frozen foods.
Okay, that's a good answer. Thank you, Miss Sol. We will proceed to um, frozen food needs to change its negative perception. That's according to some posts of the millennials, no? So seducing millennials with frozen products isn't easy, even if they consume frozen food. So they often react negatively. So merong post dito na, me after microwaving my Trader Joe's frozen meal for several minutes, too long. Plastic mac and cheesy. So meron silang mga negative reactions if about frozen foods, no? So this is for two main reasons. Frozen meals are often considered unhealthy kasi, di ba? So unnecessary at saka maraming additives, bad fats, high sugar levels. Now, millennials regularly feel that all frozen meals and products either all the tastes are the same or have no taste at all. Okay. They have also this perception, no? Create positive perception by identifying both tangible and intangible needs. So the frozen products category first has to adjust to the current food industry requirements. Now, in particular, the millennials championed ideas. Organic products, less ingredients, no additives, no GMOs. So several new products favored the evolution towards less processed frozen food, like snacking manufacturers brands should continue on this naturality path. However, brands will differentiate on the market. So, thanks to more original innovations, in particular, if they understand how the frozen food can positively fit the millennials' lifestyle and value the consumers. And they have also this in mind, no? From no waste to conscious packing. So, meron silang mga post dito na kinuha ko, no? So, they are also conscious, no, about the environment, yung millennials. So, frozen products allows to reduce food waste. So, if the sustainable aspect of frozen food seduces the millennials, why not go farther and use more conscious packs? Okay. And the frozen food, no, they call this as their comfort food for lazy moments. Now, frozen food is the perfect fit for lazy moments. In particular, if millennials are enjoying comfort food and recalling teenage memories with nostalgia, so a pleasure instead of a default is a choice. So, meron na naman silang mga post dito, no, yung parang chill moments nila. So, they call this one as comfort food for lazy moments. And we have also appropriate intakes and diets requirements. So it is effortless. Now, proteins, low sugar intake, and clean ingredients, dairy or gluten-free options. These are the frozen products, no, that can offer fast and effortless intakes. So even if when millennials are in a rush, have no time to cook, frozen food is the safe option to make sure they respect their diets. Now, frozen products as cooking aids, no, the frozen food for adults. We call this one as for multi-purpose food products that are not completely prepared or the DIY or multi-use pack. So maybe they can go to the finished product to a cooking aid and create the frozen food for adults too. And meal planning, no, for millennials is a thing. So a planned week with healthy frozen food is better than improvised fast food. So they appreciate to vary the intake. So the ingredients, the flavors. So they plan, the millennials plan. And sometimes even prepare in advance and freeze. Now, frozen food, no, for them, meal planning made easier for the millennials. And an easier and more accessible path towards more exotic flavors, according to them. So, despite the generally negative perception, some frozen foods aim higher. So, more exotic options have emerged to the delight of some millennial buyers. So, these new choices offer a break from boring everyday meals. Curious millennials appreciate different choices that satisfy their desire for variety without requiring extra effort. Now we have also this perfect snack for millennials. Okay. Um, Ma'am Eva Joy, are you here now?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Ma'am Eva Joy. Good afternoon.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Okay. What is your comment, ma'am, about the perfect snack for you? Ano ba yung perfect snack para sa iyo, ma'am?
Mm, I think the perfect snack for me is a snack which is healthy snacks.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, Ma'am Eva Joy. So, healthy snack ang para sa iyo, ma'am. Okay. Now, on the French market, millennials largely discuss snacks with enthusiasm, no? To go solutions to fit their active lifestyle and their desire for more convenience. Now, there is even greater appreciation for healthy snack solutions. So, when discussing healthier snacks, 86% of millennials posts are positive, yung makikita natin sa social media. This shows that millennials want convenience, no, but also food choices that come with positive life benefits, according to Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram posts, no, that it has 6.7 thousand posts, according to the research made by the Benefits of 2018 snack. Now, there is even greater appreciation for healthy snack solutions. When discussing healthier snacks, the food choices have become positive, no, with positive life benefits. Ito yung sinasabi ng millennial. And we have also this one, the rapid evolution that has increased competition. Now, we have these guilty pleasures, no, that are no longer separated from healthier products in the snack aisle, because manufacturers have increasingly developed solutions combining convenience, indulgence, and good health. New arrivals into the market have forced more traditional brands to adapt, and overall competition has increased. Now, millennials do not have to settle for highly processed food or options with high sugar intakes. Another thing, millennials love to mix and match. Okay. Do you agree with this, Hannah?
Yes, ma'am.
Uh,
Good afternoon, ma'am.
what makes you agree with the statement? May experience ka ba from your ates or relatives, friends?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Because
Can you share an experience, Miss Hannah?
when it comes to food preference, ma'am, we have various food preferences. And
Talagang may mix and match talaga. Tapos
yes, ma'am. And then
post sa social media.
yes, ma'am. Then when it comes to food trends, also, ma'am, millennials are leading the way. So mostly millennials are fond of buying foods that they feel easy to buy or less hassle, especially that
we are mostly hooked into what we saw online, ma'am. And then, as what I've noticed, also social media also has become a medium for food trends, which attracts consumers about many new food innovations. And also, the people or the millennials also have different taste buds, mom. So that's why there is a mix and match food preference.
Okay. Thank you for the sharing, Miss Hannah. So as discussed earlier, millennials prefer to make their own decisions about what they eat and the foods they combine. So this has led to more tailor-made snack options, customized food choices. And it also includes larger packs for multiple and varied issues, uh, bespoke products, and food that can both be combined and eaten alone, and various recipe suggestions on packaging. Another one is millennials also consider small products for small cravings. Diba? Meron tayo nito. Oh, I consider myself as millennial kasi. Okay. Um, and then, the millennials considered top 10 superfoods. And we have also top 10 superfoods for women. 'Di ba? So we have avocado, broccoli, we have eggs, fish, berries, chia seeds, green teas. Okay, we have olive oils with potato. We have these these foods for them are superfoods. Any comment about this, Sir Steve, on the uh, superfoods, top superfoods for millennials?
Yes, ma'am. Yung nga, kasi yung mga millennials ngayon, they are so health conscious, especially they are afraid to being fat, to getting fat. Takot sila tumaba. Kasi
Yes.
lahat ng millennials kong relatives, mga pamangkin ko, tapos yung mga students ko, yun nga, they just like some pika-pika, but they're
Oo.
adventurous. They want to try foods. Saka ngayon na nakakitang kabataan ngayon, they will read, whenever they buy something, they will read the background, yung mga parang ingredients, kung ilang percentage sa carbo, sugar. So,
Yes.
and then since they are the tinatawag na digital natives, they often make researches sa net what are the food na medyo nutritious, ano yung food na pangit sa kalusugan. So these superfoods, it's really it's really parang a big hit for the millennials. Saka mapapansin mo tong superfood na to, I think every half year nagbabago yung superfood na yun. May
Yes.
different kinds of superfood
Yes.
lumalabas. Kasi they
Correct.
know that the millennials, kasi millennials, the generation, the alpha, these people are very fond of these things eh. Parang they pay attention on this superfood. Kasi health conscious na, takot na tumaba. Because they want to stay young, healthy, di ba mga ganyan? Yun lang, ma'am.
Correct. Thank you, Sir Steve. Millennials regularly associate snacks with an energy boost, no? A power gain, or a small bump with intense taste, high benefits, and positive effects. This generation has a heightened understanding of where these superpowers come from because of their active lifestyle, and which superfoods are beneficial for them or not, and how specific ingredients can be useful in their diet. And they have also this the innocent pleasures era. Now, snacks are not always villains anymore because we consider a snack as a reward, di ba? And this has long been considered only as a guilty pleasure. Now, millennials are a mature and aware generation in relation to snacking. They don't want to have to choose between healthy products and emotional benefits. Now, I would like to ask Miss Maricar,
Yes, ma'am.
would you mind if I'll ask you ano-ano po ba yung mga snacks na ini-intake mo every day? Can you share to us?
Um, yes. Oh, because I'm living in a rural area, so probably my snacks were yung mga native snacks like yung banana
Wow.
cue, like that.
Wow. Oh, but
Yes,
healthy foods. Oh.
yes, but it's very healthy.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Miss Maricar. Now, they consider also, no, for millennials, useful eating. For them, every bite counts. Now, proteins, good fats, and useful sugar, millennials expect their snacks to have an impact or a purpose. So if they're only going to have one snack food today, they want that snack to count. No? Kahit isa lang, pero may purpose naman yung tinitake nila, so walang problema. So, meron akong naano dito na mga post, no, from millennials. Okay lang sa kanila yung isang banana in a day. So, at least yung banana is a healthy, no, healthy food. So, walang problema sa kanila. Ang iba naman, they have this different mindset na kailangan sa morning may snack ako talaga. Sa afternoon dapat meron na naman akong snack. Tapos sa gabi, of course, no, while watching ano ba yung um, mga current series ngayon, 'di ba? So, but for millennials, no, sa kanila, if you're going to have a bite, dapat may purpose. So, sana all, ganun ang ano natin, yung mindsetting natin sa sa snacks. Okay. And then, they have also this multi-purpose products. Versatility is the key because for millennials, the same product can suit your different meals and various needs. Millennials commonly prepare their own homemade snacks and buy products to use at different times of the day: breakfast, afternoon break, midnight snack, and versatile products that suit different times of day. I'm sure di lang naman millennials, no, lahat yata ng generation ito yung natin pattern, no, sa different meals. Now, before I'll share, no, the noticeable trends, if you're going to base from our previous discussion, the conclusion would be millennials want healthy food, right? Would you agree, Miss Lani?
Yes, ma'am. I strongly agree. That doesn't mean that if they don't want to eat, they, I mean, if they want convenience, that doesn't mean that they already wanted to eat rubbish foods all the time.
Yes,
So
correct.
they are looking for high quality food options that don't take a lot of time to prepare or order and won't completely break the bank.
Correct. So, millennials, thank you, Miss Lani.
You're welcome.
Millennials also pay close attention to what is in their food now and are especially interested in organic foods, no? So 30% of millennials say they regularly eat foods that are certified organic, no? So yun na talaga yung sa millennials ngayon, more on organic. Now, this compares to just 15% for boomers. Millennials express skepticism about chemicals, no, preservatives, and excess calories. They are unwilling to sacrifice health or quality for the sake of convenience. And this mindset underlies numerous changes by food manufacturers. No? So, Nestle, for example, increased the nutritional density of its foods by featuring more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Convenience stores, no, like now offering bananas and other fresh fruit for millennials on the go. Now, millennials are also particular about their nutrient intake and taste. So, this generation really of consumers indicate a more conscious buying and consumption of food products. So, an important observation in this regard is millennials' increasing willingness to pay for food products that symbolize transparency and authenticity. In essence, food trends among millennials are driven, no, by emotional rather than material needs. According to Pair Grandview research, there are noticeable trends that have gripped the food industry. Number one is flavor experimentation. So, a trend rebelling the concept of brand loyalty The food industry has been witnessing revolutionary changes in consumption patterns. Now, led by the millennial population with its growing interest in innovative food ingredients and flavors. This development is in reaction to young consumers increasing access to a wide spectrum of cuisines when compared to their preceding generations. So, given this context, hybrid or fusion foods find a mention on top various food trends associated with millennials. Now, in a bid to try wide variety of cuisines from around the globe, there is a combination of various dishes considered appealing to the adventuresome eaters. So some of the other gripping trends in this regard are indicative of an increase in the consumption of fusion treats, including donuts, sushi burritos, to name a few. And now social media has been offering the impetus required for the aforementioned food products now to gain popularity. And some of the other products that have gained sustained importance among millennial across the globe include no rolled ice cream, we have Coke, and also exotic desserts. Second is the super premium soups. They call this one as the sparking a nostalgic response. So the obsession of millennials with healthy eating habits, coupled with the need for a healthy lifestyle that has necessitated healthier food products, including soups, no? So as popular option. In this regard, super premium soups have emerged as a firm millennial favorite across the globe. While super premium soups include a variety of healthy or clean ingredients, yet they are also economical and deliver the option of an entire meal readily available for consumption. So these food products also offer the required emotional response to millennials, similar to the experience children have savoring a bowl of chicken soup on any given day. Number three is we have flexitarianisms. Uh, Flexitarianism, placing meat consumption under scrutiny. Now, flexitarianism is also referred as to casual vegetarianism. The highlights of the intake of healthier meals, most notably plant-based food ingredients. While a flexitarian diet predominantly includes protein-filled foods, no, such as beans, lentils, we have peas, seeds, and nuts. It does not eliminate the intake of meat completely, much to the liking of the millennial mindset. A flexitarian diet is widely accepted by millennials for its abundant source of soluble fiber, and it is recommended as a part of a balanced diet to bring about a considerable reduction in high levels of cholesterol among individuals. And a flexitarian diet is principally popular among the female millennials and is usually consumed in conjunction with everyday physical activity that will lead to healthy lifestyle, of course. And then the last is the fourth is personalization, 'di ba? We have this embodying customized preferences. Millennials that have cultivated their passion for customizable food options across the globe. Now, it has been observed by food service outlets and quick service restaurants that millennials exact specification in their food orders, while um, combo meals have come across as value pricing options to this emergent generation. There is a growing millennial trend to order food outside the combo offers to consume foods of their choice, thereby embodying their food preferences. Now, this growth is also driven by the dietary restrictions and sensitivities associated with millennials. While these decisions are also medically driven at a macro level. So they reflect a growing need for customized food consumption. Okay. Um, I would like to call, is Miss Maricar still around?
Yes.
Okay. Before we will end, Ma'am Maricar, what is your opinion on the idea, no, that millennials want clean and healthy foods?
Okay. So as a millennial, of course, we millennials want healthy, the clean label and the natural food because the previous members of the generation might have defined healthy clean label as low fat or low fiber, but millennials may define healthy from a more wholesome perspective. Okay, we want products that are natural, organic, and sustainable. That's it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Maricar, for the sharing.
You're
Okay.
welcome, Doc.
Okay. So I'll end now my discussion and talk this afternoon in this quote. There is nothing unhealthy about educating youngsters no about nutrition. That's according to Pierre Ducan. So thank you so much for your time, and I would like to thank no the my family, no my Saragossa family in Liloy National High School, Zamboanga del Norte. They are actively participating, and they are also watching this afternoon's Vival Memorial. Thank you so much, and once again, good afternoon. Miss Julie.
Thank you very much po, ma'am. Now we will proceed to the question and answer portion. For our first question po is from Ma'am Carmina Andres. Why do you think millennials are so conscious with the food they eat?
Okay, that's a good question. Of course, based from the research and the presentation this afternoon, they are nowadays, no, millennials are very conscious on their foods. Mostly, they wanted organic foods, no, rather than processed foods. And then, because aside for the nutritional value that they will be getting from organic foods, they want to have a ready to go meal for the day, but a nutritious meal. Yes.
All right, thank you po, ma'am. And now we have another question po from Lloyd Magpantay. Okay, the question is, since millennials are picky with their food, do you think that appearance has also something to do with their choices? As
Okay.
such, when they take pictures before they eat the food? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Sir Lloyd, for the question. No. The appearance, of course, will really matter on the food choices of the eater, of course, or the millennial, no? Kasi pag pangit naman yung appearance sa food, mawawalan ka ng gana para kumain. But if the presentation of the food is very enticing, so nakikita mo pa lang yung appearance ng pagkain, natutulo na yung yung laway mo. Parang ganadong-ganado ka ng ano, mag-taste sa food. Yes. That's it, Miss Jewel.
All right, so I think that's all the questions we have for now po. So any last reminders po to our viewers today?
Okay. Since July is a Nutrition Month celebration for all of us, based from our discussion, no, we will really choose food, no, in any generation as much as possible organic foods, no, para ano, mas healthy at saka less preparation, economical we can consider it as economical kasi hindi naman masyadong mahal pag organic. At saka if ever there are times na may lazy moments tayo, 'di ba? We choose to yung parang saan ba yung mas convenient? Order na lang ako sa mga fast foods, yung mga online delivery services kasi medyo nakakalimutan natin sometimes that we have to think for our health talaga. Dapat health conscious tayo. Kasi in the end, pag hindi natin yun, if we will not consider it, no, tayo rin naman ang magsa-suffer in the end. So, kasi pag 'di ba yung obesity, kung masyado tayong pakipagkain without thinking on the nutrients and the ingredients present in that food, magi-gain talaga tayo ng weight. So, pag malaki ng timbang natin, diyan kasi nagsta-start ang mga yung mga symptoms ng any disease or any sickness. Okay. Miss Julie?
All right, so thank you po. And there we have it. In behalf of We Well Group Incorporated, I would like to thank our speaker today for this interactive and insightful demo teaching session. It is an honor to have you with us today, and to all our Covibel viewers, all thanks to you for your continuous patronage of our daily learning sessions. Don't forget to register to get your e-certificate of participation. We encourage you to subscribe and watch on our official Vibal Facebook and YouTube channel. Muli, maraming salamat at magandang araw sa ating lahat.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
Miss Julie? Miss Julie? Hello po.
Hello po, ma'am. We are about to leave na po yung live session natin. We'll just wait for Sandra's go signal.
Okay. Okay po, Miss. Okay. Thank you once again, Vibal, and to all our live participants. According to Miss Julie, we can now, it's all right to leave na po.
Okay. Thank you, Doc. Congrats, Doc.
Okay. Thank you so much sa lahat. No? It was a good participation. Salamat. Bye-bye.